During the summers in high school and my freshman year of college, I worked as an event staff at a local concert venue in Cincinnati called Riverbend. We had some huge acts come through over the 3 years that I worked there, but I have one story that is amazing. I got to work backstage for the Massacre tour. If you remember, 50 Cent back in 2005 had the Massacre tour, and this was like the coolest thing I've ever gotten to be a part of. You know, Ludacris was there, 50 Cent of course, G Unit, Sierra, Lil Jon and the East Side Boys. Everybody was there. This was such a huge event, and it was awesome to be able to be backstage and see everything that was going on during this concert. But the coolest thing that I can take from this entire story is that after the concert, you know, when you work backstage at a concert venue, you usually have to stay around for a while the crews pack up and, you know, the artists have already left and everything, but you just have to stay for security and whatever else and to help anybody if they need help. But this one was a little bit different. So when I was working backstage during this concert, Lil Jon was outside at his tour bus mainly the entire time when he wasn't on stage, and he was actually grilling out. I mean, he had this huge grill. He was cooking food for everybody back there, which was, you know, would have never guessed that Lil Jon was such a grill chef, you know. But after the concert, when all the artists left, Lil Jon and the East Side Boys and his crew stuck around, and they were partying and they were grilling out and everything. About a half hour after the show, they got their hands on some water guns and were running around. And, you know, I was taking tons of pictures with my phone and everything, and this was hilarious. Well, Lil Jon comes up to me, you know, about half hour after the show, and he squirts me with his water gun, basically just unloads it. And I mean, I'm in my uniform and everything. I'm just shocked because it's Lil Jon, you know. Back in 2005, he was huge, and he looks at me and he's just like, "Oh man, I'm sorry. Here, take this." And he gave me this, the official crunk towel that he actually used on stage, which was really cool. So I mean, this was probably like the coolest thing I've ever taken away from Riverbend. I mean, what kind of story is that? Lil Jon squirts me with a water gun and gives me his crunk towel to dry off. So that's part 2 of challenge 3 of the personal side, my top musical moments. So if you can top that story, please tell me, okay? Talk to you soon. Yeah!